episode. It's your girl, Wendy Elle.
It's your boy, DaLosFactor out here, man.
And this is the Same Difference Podcast, episode 12.
Dude, like, why did this hit me like, dude, that's 12 episodes.
It's 12 episodes.
Yikes.
So what's up, man? I know you've been, kicking and traveling and stuff again.
Man, like I said, hey, I'm town to town.
Uh-huh.
I'm everywhere, man. But yeah, I've just been kicking and traveling, man, having a good time, enjoying
Like
my
it's
days
nothing,
off.
huh?
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing.
So I guess we got to say happy belated 4th to everyone.
Yeah,
hopefully everybody had a nice, fun time with their family and friends.
Yeah, happy, yeah.
I was feeling a little weird this 4th, I ain't gonna lie. But I will say, I did get a lot done. I cleaned the house, rearranged some furniture.
Straight up? What?
Yeah, went to a barbecue, went to a bridal shower. I did my hair. You know, that's an all-day event, all-day process.
Yeah, for real.
But I also saw
Okay.
the movie All Eyes on Me.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Man, I'm a little nervous to see it. I ain't gonna
I
lie
know
to
you are, and I want to say if you go there like with just an open mind, like not thinking about what everyone said or all the feedback,
Yeah.
then I feel like you might actually enjoy the movie. I
Real talk.
enjoyed it.
Real talk?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm serious.
I'm nervous. I'm like, man, should I watch this mug on the bootleg or should I
Right.
just really go?
I really want
the
you to
movie
see it
ones?
so we can talk about it because I want to get your thoughts because I know you thought you love Tupac. So
Man, I'm gonna mess around and go see it.
yeah,
man.
I think you should.
I might go see it this weekend or something.
All right.
I ain't doing that.
Well, listen, we want to welcome all of our listeners, and thanks for the listeners that have already been with us since day one, episode 1. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate your support. Listen, if you want to comment on anything or send us any questions, you can send us or email us at samedifferencepodcast@gmail.com. Go ahead and like us and follow us on Facebook, The Same Difference Podcast. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram, SD_podcast1. All right, let's get off with the show. We always start off with our petty peeve. Why are you over there dancing?
Oh no, like I got a song in my head.
Oh my goodness! I'm over here doing work and you dancing, just having a good time.
It's like when I got free, like I feel like I got free time. While you doing that,
I'm talking.
I'm free. I have free time.
I want to hear you say all of our social media stuff. I want to hear you say it by the end of this podcast. I want to know if you know it.
How many takes we got? You know what I'm saying? I need some cue cards.
All right, man. Listen, if this is your first time listening to this show, we start off every podcast with our petty peeves. That is something that is, of little relevance, but it annoys you. And you are welcome to share your petty peeve with us. People have been emailing us. Thank y'all. Shout out to y'all. Or inboxing us again on Facebook, their petty peeves. And we share them every week on this podcast, and it's anonymous. Okay, we do not say your name.
We do not say your name.
But I'm gonna go ahead and start off with mine and get mine out the way.
All right, go for it.
All right, listen. Have you ever been around a group of people, or maybe 1 or 2 people that just like one of them know-it-alls, right?
Okay.
And this happened to me recently.
Okay.
But like, I was trying to, I'm trying to watch what I eat a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
making, cooking more at home, doing smoothies, trying to eat more vegetables and salads.
Doing your thing.
I'm talking about me. This is me. This is what I want to do for my life.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And then you got these people who like, I don't know if they health gurus or what, but they just give you this unsolicited advice on health. Like you ask them, right? I'm talking about if you do not ask. I'm just talking about, this is what I'm doing. I didn't ask anyone, but then they just start giving you all this advice. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? You got to watch your carbs and your calories and your BPM and this and that. And you really need to get 6 meals in a day. And this, listen, I didn't ask you though. That's good for you. I'm talking about for me.
It's like they always have an opinion on, like, it's like whatever you're doing, they feel the opposite way about it.
Opposite way.
You eating a salad, you really should get romaine
that
lettuce.
That is so true.
You eating that iceberg
right,
lettuce.
That ain't no nutritional value. Yeah. It's more nutritional than McDonald's, okay? I came a long way.
I can have a burger in my hand.
I can have a burger.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say all across the board, unsolicited advice, but just recently with this health kick, like all these health gurus around me. And like I said, I don't mind asking and getting help if you know what you're doing. But listen, I didn't ask. So don't tell me.
Like if I saw you leaving Popeyes like last week, like don't.
Listen.
Don't start trying to give me healthy advice. You
Do
at
not.
Popeyes. You at Popeyes for me.
Right, you struggling too, like
Yeah,
me.
you trying to get the Tuesday deal too. Like,
you trying to get the 4 for 4 at Wendy's, all right?
Yeah.
So don't do me. But yeah, that was it. Sorry, we kind of went off on
In my
that.
bag.
But yeah, that just really bugs me.
I could spend like 5 minutes on that.
Man,
Yeah.
So that's my petty peeve.
All right.
What's yours?
Okay, my petty peeve happens once a year.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
It happens once a
I
year.
think that's pretty good.
But probably a couple times a year. Anyway, here we go.
All right.
My petty peeve is when I have to go back. I have to get up for work after being off for so long.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when you wake up in the morning after you've been off for a while,
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems so peaceful in the house. I mean, everything just feels still.
Yeah.
It's like a calm in the house.
Okay.
It's like a calm.
Yes.
And you have to go to work. I mean, I was so irritated this morning.
Like you like blessed and you happy,
Yeah.
but it's like, really?
Like, I was like, I listen, I said to myself, man, I'll fight Tyson right now if I could stay at home.
Dang. So do you think it's better for you to have long breaks then in between? Or should you just get, a week off here and there? Because sometimes it's hard to get back into that groove.
Yeah, give me that long break, though. I ain't gonna.
Okay,
give me that long break.
You can't have the best of both worlds, dude.
Man,
You have a couple months off. That's tight.
I'm gonna tell you, man, it was a struggle fest this morning. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey.
And I was just really irritated. Like, dude, this is not for real. Like, this can't be real.
It's real.
It can't be life.
And speaking of, because I know you got this new job, you know what I mean?
Hey.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
But can I hold 5?
I got you, man.
Hey.
Give you an
And that must
installment.
be you really making money because you ain't never offered to give me you ain't never agreed to give me $5. All right, so let me read some of these petty peeves, dude. Somebody emailed us. All right, I'm going to read 2 of them. 1, petty peeve number 1.
All right.
When people are obviously being petty and just won't admit that they're being petty, I can accept it better if you just be real about being petty.
Okay. So that's it?
That's it. That was one.
So the person's being petty.
Yeah.
They're trying to hide their petty.
Yeah, they trying to hide their petty.
Okay, listen, I'm going to tell you. If you're going to be petty, be like a real petty person. Like, don't be a fake petty person.
That's true.
You know, it's like you're going to be petty, like, at least if I ask you, like, yeah, come on now. I mean, did you?
You know you being petty.
Yeah, come on. Did you purposely drink up all that juice?
Purposely.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You purposely put the empty container back in the refrigerator.
For real. Like you knew I was gonna come and get some of that juice, and you gonna put that empty container back in there.
Yeah. So just admit it. For all y'all petty people out there, admit that you're being petty. I'm telling you, it'll go over way better. All right, petty peeve number 2. When women, he said, yes, women in big letters.
Women.
Then he says no offense.
Offense.
Right. Take stuff to the extreme, what they do. Example. He got an example. I love this.
I like examples.
Right. You forget something she asked you about, and her first response is, oh, you forgot? You must not love or care about me. Unquote. How about I just forgot and it was more to do with my terrible short-term memory than my feelings for you. LOL.
That's I feel like that happened a lot or something like that. Like I feel
To him, like he got a lot of examples because he couldn't wait to share an example.
Man, yeah.
So taking stuff to the extreme.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like we talked about that before. I think that was one of your petty peeves before.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I mean, I can really picture that being one of my petty peeves.
But we need to talk about that maybe on another podcast because I'm like, how many excuses do you give someone?
What you mean?
As far as them talking about, oh, I forgot, or this or that. Like, come on now.
Okay, so can a person generally forget? Like, is it a safe space to forget something?
Yeah, you can forget, but like we said, this sounds like this is an ongoing thing. So when it's something important to someone else,
okay,
or an event, like you can't be forgetting big stuff. Like you can't do that. Or it's something that's important to me.
If it's important, can you help me remember?
help you remember. Like, if it's that
give me some
bad, we need to go to the doctor.
No.
Like, we need to go see somebody, a specialist.
Can you give me a reminder or something?
Can you give yourself a reminder?
Oh,
if you know you got a bad memory.
I'm saying, how can I give myself a reminder about something I'm going to forget about?
Dude, because right when someone tells you something like, hey, don't forget, you know my birthday coming up, you know Valentine's, you know I got this event I really want you to be at. Yeah. Right then and there, you know this person will be disappointed if you don't come or show up or anything. So you need to make sure you remind yourself. You are an adult, okay? We ain't talking about
don't
kids.
Don't start that adult stuff. Like,
I'm serious.
That's a petty peeve. Don't start that adult stuff.
Dude, I'm serious. So
no,
you still don't understand, do you?
I do understand. Do you understand?
What?
Do you understand that people forget?
I do understand that.
Okay, now understanding when people forget, they're saying that once they forget, it's not in a thing to where they don't love you anymore.
Don't be extreme.
Yeah, like
but can you understand if someone forgets something that's very important to them and they keep telling you or reminding you and they tell you and they forgive you and you keep doing it, that someone can translate that as, okay, obviously you don't care because you remember other stuff. You remember when you want to do something with your boys, you know what I mean? Or when you got something coming up, no, you don't want nobody to forget your birthday.
Okay, so I can't understand a person saying, okay, you don't care about that, but I can't understand somebody saying you don't love me. I'm not going to go there with the extreme.
But if someone, if that's how they receive love, then...
You really trying to...
No, I'm just saying. Because you ain't going to forget that Super Bowl. Okay. Hello, somebody. All right, we're going to move on.
Yeah. Because listen, I'm about to go all day.
We ain't going to forget that Super Bowl, the NBA Finals, but you're going to forget. Never mind. Let me stop. All right, listen, if you want to email us your petty peeves to get it off your chest, listen, we are here for you, okay? We want to hear what you got to say. Email us at samedifferencepodcast@gmail.com. All right, next question of the week. All Facebook right. Question of the week. All right, listen. I think we talked about before, like, is it okay if a man proposed to a woman?
Yeah.
I want to piggyback on that.
We immediately knocked that down.
Is it okay for a wife to not take her husband's last name when they get married? You know, some people have that hyphen. Y'all should see Los's face over here. But you know how some people, when they get married, usually the woman takes on her husband's new last name. She changes her name. The man keeps his name. Mm-hmm. So is it okay for the woman to be like, no, I just want to keep my name? Or what about...
Then you don't want to get married. Okay,
really?
Moving on.
Are you serious?
It. What? Okay, this is my thing. What logical explanation do you have for keeping your last name?
Okay, what if, example one, like they're a celebrity or something and they're known for their first and last name?
Sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
So automatic, just change the last name.
Yeah.
That comes with the territory.
Like that's not even a discussion.
Okay, what about
in my opinion, like that's not even something like I don't even see why we even have to talk about it.
You think that's disrespectful or something?
No, I mean I think it's just so like that's how it is. Like that's what you do.
Right. Like when you get married, you wear this ring and you get my last name.
Yeah,
like, that's a part of it.
I don't want to talk to you
about that.
What
about a hyphen? Well, she keeps her last name.
My name don't have a hyphen. My name don't have a hyphen.
So
you're not gonna have a hyphen. You know what I'm saying? Our kids got hyphen names. Like no.
That's true. All right, tell us what y'all think about that, man. I just something to talk about.
James
agree with you, by the way.
Smith. Oh, come on.
I agree with you. All right, so now we are going into our topic of the week, and we brought this up before, and we promised that we was going to bring it back up.
Yeah.
Okay, because this deserves to be a podcast. This deserves for us to give this attention to this certain topic.
Yeah.
Now, we may not touch everything, but we're going to try to touch on some stuff.
Yeah. That's the goal. The goal is to touch on some stuff.
Yeah, that is the goal, to create conversation. I
like that.
So let's talk about this friendship, okay? The difference.
Friendship.
From women to women friendship and male to male. Because there's obviously a difference.
Obviously.
Obviously a difference. And I'm just going to speak on my personal experience just starting off.
Okay.
Because I don't know statistics and all that.
Okay.
And I don't want anyone emailing us hate mail. Okay. But I've heard that it's hard for women to get along with each other.
Well,
and it's easier for men to get along.
Well, I mean, I think that's like a fact. I mean, I don't. I think across the board, like if you don't agree with that, then you
I'm
need
gonna
to
just
look
speak
at
lightly. So, why do you think that is?
Man,
if that's the case, hypothetically speaking.
Okay. I want to go off the notion that is the case.
Okay.
Like I don't want to go hypothetical.
All right.
I feel like that. I mean, that's.
Because you seem like a well-rounded person. You have a lot of female friends and you have a lot of male friends.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, I think women are.
Talk lightly now. Speak
okay.
lightly.
Okay. Here you go.
Take your time. Take your time.
Take your time.
Yeah.
Take your time. Okay, so I think women have strong opinions and emotions.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. And if we're going off of women have strong opinions and emotions, and I believe women are sensitive, more sensitive than men. That's okay. Now let's listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
And they are more sensitive to men than men. So if you have a person that has strong feelings, and emotions, and are sensitive, when that combined with each other, that can create conflict. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, you have a strong opinion about something. And since we both have these strong opinions, and we're both sensitive, then we can take those strong opinions the wrong way.
Okay.
And that creates distance.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Try to break it down.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think, in my opinion, this is my opinion right here. I think a lot of times women don't communicate with each other to close that distance again.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what? Okay, so the part that I have a problem with, what you said, I agree with most of, 90% of it.
Okay.
But I agree that we are, we can be emotional beings.
Yeah.
I feel
and
like
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I feel like women do love deeper.
Yeah.
Okay, women love deep. And sometimes, we create this connection with people. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's hard work, and when you love someone that deep, it takes work. And to really love and trust someone, that's a lot for a woman to do. Like when we really love you, we down. We are really down for you, right?
Yeah.
So if someone breaks that trust or hurts you or breaks your heart in some type of way, it is hard to bounce back from that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like men to men relationship, their friendship, especially starting off, is more on the surface level, and y'all could just kick it, shoot the breeze, and y'all cool. You know what I mean? Girls, women, sometimes when we call you our friend, like that's a title, to have. Yeah. We don't just call anybody a friend. You know what I mean? So I agree with that, but I disagree with you saying women are more sensitive, only because I feel like a lot of men are sensitive as well. They just show it differently.
Yeah. And I would say this. I don't want to throw out the word sensitive and have it have a negative connotation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because when we look at stuff and you hear sensitive a lot of times, it's always like a negative type of thing.
Right.
Like, dude, you being too sensitive, or dude, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you've used that in a negative way several times.
Yeah, I have. Okay. And whenever I do it, it's wrong.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I'm going to say that.
All right, hold on. Are you confessing?
Confessions.
Right.
Okay, yeah, so.
All right, so you're admitting that you do use it negatively.
Yeah, it's like, I do. Like,
but
this is, I'm going to tell you how I use it, and it's bad.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
I can hear it. I see it.
So, if I say, dude, you acting sensitive like a female.
I know.
Like, that's wrong.
That sound like you.
That's wrong.
That's definitely wrong.
But I really feel like that.
So that's what I'm saying. So you can't.
And that's wrong, though.
You can't use that against somebody and then say, well, it's nothing wrong, though. Women are just more sensitive, but there's nothing wrong with that. You can't just say
that.
When you're using
like,
that.
You can't have a double standard. And sometimes
I
try to
with
use.
Me so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Look, I couldn't wait to agree with you.
Right, you couldn't wait to agree.
But it's like you can't have a double standard, but there are times where I fall into the double standard type of thing and use it as a negative thing.
Right.
And it's just like, I mean, like guys had a stigma, tough guy, don't let stuff penetrate you.
Oh, so would you classify that as pride? Is that why men, sometimes if men do get their feelings hurt or they in their feelings, they kind of quickly get over it or brush over it because they pride ain't going to let them be quote unquote sensitive?
I would say that men do have pride, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with it until it becomes an issue.
Right.
Like for instance, if your pride is causing conflict, then that's an issue.
Right.
But going back to the women part of being friends with each other, in my opinion, it just seems like they just never close that distance again.
Right.
And it's like, and it happens often, I would say, to the point to where it's just like, dude, you don't got no friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, why? And this is my question to you, Wendy Elle. Why does that happen so often?
Dude, okay, so that is a good question. I was a little nervous because I don't necessarily have that issue. And people kind of look down on me about it. Like, you know what? You got too many friends, blah, blah, blah. Like, maybe you on the surface because how you had that many friends? You know what I mean? And because
it's not normal. It doesn't seem normal.
It doesn't.
It doesn't seem normal.
Right. And I will say on the flip side, when we were talking about someone being, getting their feelings hurt, or bouncing back from that, although you may have been hurt, I'm talking to women, or your feelings are valid, but we must admit sometimes, I know I have myself, okay, that sometimes our reactions are petty and a little immature, you know what I mean, when it comes to that, when it comes to women and women relationships. And sometimes we do got to push our pride to the side and be like, hey, is it worth losing this friendship over? Is it worth just walking away with a possible potential friendship for life? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have walked away from those things as well because of my immatureness or my pettiness. You know what I mean? I remember doing that, and I was like, dang, that's not cool. Like, I need to be mature enough to confront the situation and not assume. Yeah. And I think a lot of times women, there's a certain assumption that comes with dealing with women.
Yeah.
Whether it's a look or maybe something we've heard or maybe it reminds us of a past relationship with women. So like you said, if we don't communicate or close that distance, then we don't confront it in a healthy way, then you lose out on valuable friendships.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to take care of that. Like, we need to push that aside and recognize when it's our issue and not other women. Like, I need to deal with this and not blame that on everybody else.
Yeah, and I would say this, going off of that and switch to men friendships. I would say that I think with a man friendship, when there's that value there, then they're more prone to close the distance.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, if we cool like that, like my homies, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like people who like them my dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then situations like that, then hey, I'm gonna come to you on the one, like, hey bro, this is what made me mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is why it made me mad.
And I will say it's rare for women to do that. And then that's where you have the loss of friendships. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't really hear women calling someone else like, hey, I just want to talk to you real quick. You kind of hurt my feelings when you did XYZ.
And if I can say this, I would think women would be more prone to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Since, I don't know.
But the thing is, every relationship takes work, and people do not want to put the work in. And what irritates me when I hear women say, I'm done. I don't fool with women like that. I don't got a lot of women friends. But then you want to put so much work and investment in this no good dude. So I'm like, I know you can do it. You forgave him over and over again. But when it comes to women, if they do you wrong one time, then you kind of done with them. Yeah,
and I don't know, like. And I think it's maybe I think it's pride with women too. In that area too, where it's like, no, she needs to come to me and say sorry, or you know what I'm saying? It's like waiting back for the other person to make the move. Yeah. With dudes, it's just like, hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Forget about it. Yeah. But sometimes y'all just forget about it and act like nothing happened too. So I don't know if that's necessarily healthy.
Well, like for instance, I'm gonna tell you with guys can get over stuff, like analyze the situation, deal with it, get over it, and never have to involve the other person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's deep. With that, there's no grudge there.
Dang, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's deep too, because a woman can't do that. I need at least 3 other women around me to get through this, to talk about it and get over it. Okay, and I need to include her and a life coach and a pastor. Like, we all need to be in the same room to get over this thing, because it's huge. Like I said, we love deep, man. Like, when we love you, we love you. Yeah. So it's just hard to get over that, but yeah, it requires work.
Yeah, and it's like with a guy. Some like this is say we're out and dude may have said something openly. Excuse me. Chill.
Get a drink of water.
like a dude may have said something openly about something that that's supposed to be between me and him on the one. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. And that's like a known violation.
A known violation.
It's like a man thing. Like, you don't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so once that happens, obviously there's an issue there.
Right.
And so with that issue being there, it's like, okay, let's just say that let's analyze the situation. It slipped. He didn't mean to say it, or it was or he said it in a way that it wasn't demeaning. It was just kind of brought up a little bit.
Loose lip.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And so now, myself, I can get upset about it, think about it. It ain't that big of a deal. He ain't normally like that. All right, whatever. I call you next week. Hey, you want to go out, Ugly Jones? You know what I'm saying? So,
but would you tell him anything else again after that situation? It
depends on if I need him to process this situation.
Oh, so you're saying that you don't always need the other person to process it.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yeah. Like, if it's something that I can't get through without knowing reasoning behind something, or what's going on, or it's really bothering me, then yes, I need I need to make contact with you.
That's tight. Yeah.
To get over this.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
But if I could just, like, you know what, he didn't mean it, or that's him, I learned my lesson, but I'm still not going to treat him different, then let me get over it. I'm not going to hold a grudge. Because ultimately, of course, I know it's cliche, but you holding grudges or you not being forgiving, that affects you overall, not the other person, right?
Yeah, like real talk. And I guess once again, I think I don't know, like, my opinion used to be that men just hold more value to deep friendships than women.
Oh, really?
Is that how you feel about that?
I guess so, because I know, like, guys who are close and friends, like, they friends for real, like, they road dogs and they've been friends for years. Yeah. But I know women that love just as hard too, and have deep friendships and be BFFs for life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think of it's like, women, they may have a BFF.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They may have one, but dudes can have like 4. Like dudes that they just super cool with.
Yeah.
And been knowing for like years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got dudes who like 20 plus years we've been cool.
Right.
Like a group of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there have been issues, but we've always came back.
Always came back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just, I don't know if I see a lot of that in women. You know
I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I see a woman, let's say if we see somebody that's like, I don't fool with females. I don't got a lot of friends. All my friends are guys.
Yeah.
I feel like that particular woman, it's kind of like I feel bad for them because I know that deep down inside, even though they probably in denial, I think every woman desires that woman-to-woman contact.
Yeah.
Like, there's not going to be... A man is not going to understand you like a woman is going to understand you. You know what I mean?
Not
like
at all.
At all.
I'm going to tell you. I ain't going to know why you crying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to know why you crying. You know what I'm saying? The people might just go and hold your hand, and that mean the world to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
And I think a lot of women sometimes deal with this competition thing.
Okay.
Where I don't want to be around another beautiful woman or who's successful, who's doing better than me, because then that's gonna make me feel bad. So then that just shows your insecurities. It's reminding you of your insecurities, and it's almost better to be around a group of guys because I'm the only girl. So who they gonna ask for women advice? Who they gonna look for? Anything. Like, I'm that girl, I'm that chick in the room. So you know what I mean. So I don't have to be reminded of where I'm not or where I want to be. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like they thrive more in that type of atmosphere than being around other women. And it's just really sad because, and I would say, again, that could be definitely because they past experiences, them being hurt or whatever, but it's like, you got to give women chances out here, man. Like, there's women that's rooting for you. There's women that just as secure as you are. You know what I mean? That can root for you. I know all my friends, they got my back. They're always looking out for my best interests. You know what I mean? Like, that hasn't always been the case.
Yeah.
There are some jealous friends out there or jealous people out there. But I'm just saying, like, what you think about that as far as women just having a whole bunch of male friends?
I think that's okay, but I think there is a yearning inwardly to have female friends.
Right.
I mean, just because, just like you just said, like you really can't beat just another person like you. You know what I'm saying? Think more like you.
Right. Give you that look. You know what I mean? Y'all can talk about, we could share shoes, clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like, I do have female friends, and I just couldn't see myself. That's like all I had. Like,
if you,
like you talking
about if you the only guy friend?
Yeah. Like
that would be I would look down on you. Like, why are you only hanging around girls?
Yeah,
all the time?
It's like, dude, like,
and I'm sure
where your homies at? You know what I'm saying?
It needs to be a balance. So, also, like, women who don't have a lot of female friends, I've noticed that either there was a breakdown or some unhealthy event or something affected them negatively growing up, like with their mothers, their sisters, aunties, babysitter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And usually if you wasn't raised with sisters, then you don't really know how to deal with other women. Let's say if you're the only child or, you're the only girl. Sometimes, and you just have brothers. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard for that. Or you and your mom didn't get along, or she wasn't there. Then it's kind of hard for you. You take that out on other women.
Yeah. And, you
never had a mentor. So sometimes you don't know how to handle that woman-to-woman girly talk type stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And another thing, like, for instance, I'm going to see how you feel about this. I think men are more used to conflict than women. Used to it? Or handling conflict.
Used to handling conflict.
Like, for instance, okay, let's say a situation happens. And, like, a situation, like for me happened. And me and this person has conflict.
Okay.
Has a conflict.
You and a guy friend?
Yeah, me and a guy friend have conflict. And I've done with more conflict in my life with other guys that I'm able and I've handled them, and so I'm more adept to handle that situation better. As for women, they have kind of handled that situation negatively more than often. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't. I totally disagree with you because I think it's person by person. Like a guy could grow up learning how to handle conflict in a healthy manner. You know, we've talked about healthy ways to argue. Go back to one of our episodes.
Yeah.
Or a woman could learn how to help you. Like I would say, like amongst me and my friends, like I'm one of those ones that I don't mind, you know, confronting one of my friends or going to them, and they don't mind coming to me either. But I would say out of all of us, like maybe I'm more so the person to initiate it.
Yeah.
Because some people may not have grown up to conflict, and to them they could be like, wow, this means it's gonna be the end of friendship if we talk about this, because you know what I mean. It's like, no, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I disagree with that. I feel like it just depends on the person. I don't think it's the.
I think it. I don't know. Like in my opinion, it's just like it's more
dramatic.
I would say more dramatic, and it's just, I don't know, like a history of dealing with conflict badly.
I think this is what I feel like, and I could be wrong, but because I've been in my share of conflicts, and I've witnessed my share of conflict. So I feel like when you demean or undermine someone's or neglect someone's feelings about something, whether big or small, that's when it gets real. Okay. I'm trying to watch my words. That's when it gets real.
That's when it gets real.
So that's what I'm. So I can
see. Like what you mean?
No, I'm just saying I could see, because I'm thinking. Let's say like if you were a mediator or something, right? And you got two women. I feel like as long as if that person did something wrong to the other person, as long as they're listening to each other and they say, I hear you and I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to make you feel like that. Yeah. Like, I care about your feelings. That's all the woman wants and needs from a friend. If you say you my friend, now if you just somebody on the street, some help on the street, then I don't care. But if you my friend, all I need you to do is just listen and care about my feelings about it, whether you agree or not. Now, when you try to act hype and clapping hands and act like you don't care, that's where it's kind of like, okay, well, you showing your tail, I got to show my tail. You know what I mean? It just gets bigger, blown out of proportion because that person is not being heard and their feelings are not being considered.
Okay.
Considered.
Yeah. Hey, I'll let you slide.
I know, right?
Thank you, homie.
Thank you.
And I would say, like with men, I think. Well, I was like with me, I have to see some type of value in your friendship. Like you have to, like for instance, if we're friends and we never do anything to help build that friendship up.
Right. It goes both ways.
And like we never do anything to build that friendship up or fellowship, and then there's a conflict. Mm-hmm. Then that conflict is more susceptible for that distance never to come back close.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because we already don't do that.
So are you a needy friend?
I'm not a needy friend.
Because I can't, like, I have some needy friends, and I know that, and I understand that, and I appreciate them for their neediness, like, that's my friend. But I'm not that, and I have friends, like, from college, high school, where I don't talk to them maybe years at a time, but when we do talk, it's like, and, like, that's my homegirl, like, we just, like, that's my sister, that's my girl, like, I love you, like, what you need, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't have to talk to somebody every day, every other week, or whatever, like, we are still cool. And we are there for each other. Yeah,
and I agree with that. And what I'm saying is, let's just say that person that you have that you don't see a lot, in that like you don't spend that closeness together. Y'all never hang out, but y'all cool,
right?
And let's just say something happens where y'all have a conflict. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, I feel like it's more of a chance that we don't close that distance.
Now, are you saying, see, that's the difference between somebody my friend or somebody I'm just cool with. Now, if I'm just cool with you, I agree. Like, okay, well, guess I ain't going to talk to her no more. Yeah. That sounds so bad, but it's real. I'm serious. Like,
I mean, it is what it is.
I'm just saying. Like, oh, all right. Well, good luck to you.
Have a nice life.
Have a nice life. Yeah. But if you're my friend and I don't talk to you for years and a conflict arises, I'm going to work with you through it.
Yeah. And that's why, again, I go back to saying, that friendship has to have value.
It has to have value. It takes work.
Yeah, it has to have value. And
so if you don't have any valuable friendships, then it might be something wrong with you.
Yeah, I mean, I would feel like I would say that you are a person that's comfortable on surface levels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Yeah. And I feel like that's not healthy.
It's not.
I feel like you should be able to have a friend that you can be vulnerable with.
You have to be vulnerable and transparent with. Listen, and we're not saying you need a lot of friends.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
One is fine. A one good friend.
yeah.
Is good enough. Okay,
man.
You don't have to have a lot.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, for some reason, man, I just happen to have a lot of good friends. Like, I have a lot of good friends.
Yeah, me too.
And I look at that sometimes like, dude, I really do wish everybody could experience this.
Right. So what would be, like, your last advice as we try to wrap up this segment, like, for a guy who might be struggling to find other male friends?
Man.
I know it's like a deep, loaded question.
Yeah, like, for real. Like, that's a whole different topic. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know, man.
Something simple. Or, like, why do you think, okay, I'm going to rephrase it because I'm not going to put you on the spot.
Okay.
But why do you think men-to-men relationship is valuable to you?
I think just because, I think it's valuable to me because there is a bond that I feel like I need.
Mm-hmm.
In order to become a better me. And I feel like I surround myself with people who are like-minded.
Right.
And that like-mindedness creates an even stronger bond with each other.
Right.
And I would advise other men to seek that out.
Right.
With men. So they can, invest that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's an investment.
It is an investment.
And our investments cost you something.
Right. It costs you something. But the reward is great as well.
Yep.
So all I got to say to my friend, just consider my feelings. Women out there, if, consider other women's feelings.
Yeah.
It's something powerful and empowering about sisterhood and friendship.
Yeah.
And I think that gets overlooked. For a person to understand you, that uplifts you when you down, you know what I mean? That's not in competition with you, that supports you. Someone to celebrate you, you know what I mean? Like, that is invaluable. Like, you can't even put a price tag on that.
Yeah.
So, again, this is something that probably needs to be practiced. It ain't easy. Like we said, it's an investment.
Man,
it's work.
It's not.
But don't give up, okay? So shout out to all my girls, my friends, my sisters, my loves. Listen, my friends are like my family, so I love y'all. Thank y'all for being there for me and putting up with me.
Hey, shout out to my homies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homies.
And listen, anything that we said in here, again, there was no statistics. We're just talking based on our experience, all right? We're not saying all. We're just having a conversation. If you want to chime in, please inbox us on Facebook, The Same Difference. Email us, samedifferencepodcast@gmail.com. Oh, yeah, and hey, y'all subscribe to our YouTube page, The Same Difference Podcast, and also you can hear more about us on our website, thesamedifference.net.
Yeah. Holler
at us. All right, I thought that was a pretty good. Let me clap it up. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was a good discussion.
It was.
Yeah, I was happy to get that discussion out.
All right, so next, man, hopeless, unromantic.
Man,
I
know you got some.
You know what? I'm just gonna say I really don't, because it's just too messy.
It's just too messy.
It's too messy. I can't deal with it. You can't deal with it. It's too much.
It's too much.
Listen, all I gotta say is it involves Rob Kardashian Black China, T.I., Tiny, Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, and Tyga. All of them.
Oh, my God.
And it's just too much. This ain't that type of podcast.
Listen,
okay?
man,
It's too much.
This is not the gospel.
I have a headache, okay?
Listen, I'm not, like, I just saw on Facebook, everybody's talking about Rob did this and stuff, and I was like, "What are you like?" I don't even know anything about it. Like, I was in like nap time. I woke up to a whole bunch of mess. I'm like,
it's too much.
I don't even want to investigate this.
Yeah.
I'm not about to click on any threads. And like it's just like it was a lot going on.
It is a lot going on. But listen, cause this is tea, right? I was telling you like, oh, I got some tea.
Now, I do not know what
and
tea
you try to act like you don't know what tea is.
Listen,
I know I've said it around you.
Listen, when you said tea, I immediately thought you was a coffee person.
Oh.
Like real talk.
I do drink coffee, actually.
And so when you said tea, I'm thinking like, what you got some tea?
Oh my gosh. Let me just read to you from the Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
I can't believe I have to even do this, y'all. Listen, please excuse DaLosFactor. Tea, gossip or personal information belonging to someone else, aka the scoop or news. So let's say, for example, and used in a sentence, spill the tea about what had happened at the club. So it's like, what's the tea? Like, what's up? Tell me. You don't remember the frog in the tea?
Yeah, but that's something else.
No, it's the same thing.
No,
what's the tea?
That's like minding your business. Like, let me go and sip on my tea.
You're right.
Yeah.
But then he had a teacup as well. I can't believe I have this.
I'm gonna tell you, I've literally like I could not remember anybody ever saying that.
What's the tea?
I don't think you've ever said that.
I have, but it's okay.
You've never
I don't
said
use it a
that.
lot because I'm over 30, but I do use it.
I don't think you've ever said it.
All right, whatever.
Not in front of me.
Okay. Do you have anybody for hopeless, unromantic?
Nah, me Rob, baby. Good night. You know what I'm saying?
Rob Kardashian.
I don't know what he got going on, but I'm just gonna put him in that category.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna investigate it. Hey, it's like he got a lot going on.
He got a lot going on.
Get you some friends, bro.
Get you some friends.
Like I feel like he don't have any
you
friends.
Right. No, because he used to be friends with Lamar, but Lamar, he on something else. He had, he in rehab.
He needs some friends, man.
That's true.
I feel like a real friend ain't gonna let you get out there bad.
That's true.
I'm
they gonna check you. That first post, they gonna call and check you. Like, what are you doing,
bro? I hit some people up like, hey, bro, what you on? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw your post. What's up, bro? You good?
I can't post nothing crazy because I got immediately 5 people texting me like, what is up with you? What's going on? You okay? Do I need to come over?
I'm gonna tell you, like if one of my friends also other stuff, like, hey, I'm gonna hit you up. Like, real talk.
Right. All right, so I guess we'll just roll right into our next segment.
Yeah.
Hey, so, this ain't all a messy podcast. We don't talk about mess on here, okay?
Yeah, we don't.
We want to uplift couples, okay, that are doing well, that's out there making love look good, okay?
Yeah.
And they just doing their thing as a couple. So this is our segment called Relationship Goals. We pick a couple every week. We pick a couple that we want to, shed light to, give them their props.
Yeah.
So relationship goals. So you gonna go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Why do you always start immediately rubbing your face and stuff?
I don't know, I'm anxious. You know what I'm saying? I'm anxious, and I'm trying to keep my cool.
All right.
That's how I keep my cool.
That's how you keep your cool. All right. So who is your relationship goal of the week? DaLosFactor.
Okay. First of all, my relationship goal people are awesome.
Okay.
They're amazing and they're pioneers.
Ooh.
And I mean pioneers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about to give it away.
Okay. Just keep talking.
I'm
Somebody may not know.
I'm about to. If you don't know, then you've been on the rock. But here we go. So this couple are, I like this weekend. Like you said, I wasn't feeling real patriotic.
Right.
And there's still some hurt there.
It is. I agree.
Because my people are not in office anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I can remember when they got elected to office, me being on 18th and Vine, running up and down the sidewalk to cars passing by honking, people hanging out the window, waving flags in the air.
Wow.
and saying my president is black.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I just can't remember that. And so this 4th of July, man, you know, it is, and the only reason, like, I just missed that.
Yeah.
You know, I missed that.
I feel you.
And so my relationship goal, people, man, is the former president Barack and Michelle Obama, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I just thought it was fitting.
It is.
I just thought it was fitting, man. Like, I missed them, man.
I miss them too. They look like they do not, like, they just living their life.
They
ain't thought twice. They look back to
Now, this is what make me mad. Like, I'm like, Barack, do y'all miss me? I'm like, they don't miss me.
Hey, I miss y'all. What's up?
I feel like Michelle is just so not worried.
It's like you call them, they like, Carlos who?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mean.
It's me.
I feel like they're just so happy with life.
They are.
Like, I want them to miss me.
But they need
man.
that break. They need that break, though.
Yeah.
Well,
I just got a little down.
Yeah.
I miss
They
them.
are a beautiful couple, though.
And, like, just their interactions.
Their interactions. When they speak about each other, though.
Yeah. Like, their interactions, and you just miss that.
Yeah. Dang.
That's so, yeah.
I know. So
I'm
not
I'm not about
it's
to
like
get
we're
emotional.
happy right now, but we're sad. You just made it sad a little bit.
Yeah, my bad. Because I miss them. I feel like I want you sad because I'm sad.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I do got a video on YouTube, just a shameless plug real quick, about, giving up for black couples, and I did pay tribute to them at the end of the video. And there's a segment of his speech at the end of the video, and just how she was looking at him when he was talking about her. It was just a beautiful sight to see. So I feel you on that. They are relationship goals for real.
Yeah.
All right, so my relationship goal. Last week I talked about a basketball player. So hey, I'm gonna stay in that realm of sports.
Okay.
Go back to basketball. He is a fine basketball player.
All right,
but listen, she's a beautiful actress as well. They're beautiful together.
Okay.
They've been married for almost 3 years now.
Okay.
And despite the rumors and gossip of their relationship and what had happened before and in between, whatever, they still managed to make it work, get married, and now they just making it last, making it work. Like, people forgot about what had happened before.
Yeah.
They are a blended family. Listen, she is a stepmother to not one, not two, but 3 of his sons. Now, that's a hat to wear, honey.
Yeah.
And she's wearing it well. Listen, they dress alike sometimes. What do you think about dressing alike? I was going to ask you that.
Man.
As a couple.
Just gotta wear your stuff and not wear mine.
What?
I don't know.
It's cute.
I don't know. I don't get into it. I don't know.
I don't think you should dress like head to toe, but like maybe the same colors. We should compliment each other. I think that's cute.
Yeah. At a wedding or something.
Okay, something big.
Yeah, something big.
But they dress alike all the time. What he wears sometimes ain't really my cup of tea. But hey, do you, boo?
Do you?
They look good together, and it looks like they are really good friends. Like, they look like they kicks it. Like, they have fun together. Yeah. So my relationship goal for this week is Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. The Wades.
Yeah, I like that.
Ain't that cute?
I like that, man. I remember seeing she was on something, and she was just talking about taking the boys to, like, going to their games.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and that's a scene.
And it's like her son. Like, she just act like that's her son.
Yeah, so I and she was just really excited.
And she don't have any kids of her own.
Yeah, so I feel like I like that.
Yeah. And it was some kind of scandal stuff going on at the beginning, but hey, nobody remembers that now.
Yeah,
they overcame it.
Everybody got a little scandal on it. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a pass.
Everybody got a pass, got a little scandal. You just ain't famous for it to count. You know what I'm saying?
Now, before we move into our last segment, thank y'all for listening thus far. Please email us your comments, your feedback, your petty peeves, your relationship goals, anything you want us to announce on here. If it's within reason, email us at samedifferencepodcast@gmail.com. Y'all can inbox us on Facebook, The Same Difference. Subscribe to our YouTube, The Same Difference Podcast. What else? Oh, like us. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, SD_podcast1. I forgot. You were supposed to say all that.
Yeah. That's okay.
All right, next week. Listen, every week we drop a podcast.
Every week, man.
Every week. I know it was holiday, so we did, we posted one. But give us that, y'all. We can take a rest, too.
Yeah, can I chill?
Give us a break.
Right, come on.
So every week on your podcast platform, you can listen to our episodes, okay? We're on Google Play, iTunes, Soundcloud.
I can do that all day. I can say YouTube, Castbox.
You cannot do that because you say it after me. You say it after me every time.
I don't remember.
All right, so now the plot thickens.
Yeah.
After getting all that out the way. We get into the best segments of the episode, the show, The Same Difference Podcast. It gets real. And this is where we get into our love song of the week.
Love song of the week. Oh,
love
I like
song
that.
Of the week. Because it gets real, okay?
It gets real.
All right, listen, I'll go first.
Okay, go first, man.
I'm
so cool.
I don't know if you want me to go first.
Listen, I'm so cool with you going first.
All right.
But if you take my person, I might stop your stuff.
You gonna throw something at me? No, you took one of my relationship goals one time, and I just let you have it, and we was like, okay.
Well, I guess you're nicer than me.
Dude, we're in this together. Man, this is our stuff.
If y'all hear a lot of stuff moving and racking and stuff, that means she stole my stuff.
Right. If you hear me yelling and screaming, and then it just goes silent. All right, listen. Love song of the week. This song was released in 2001. Okay, fresh.
Okay,
I was fresh out of high school. Okay,
all right.
Going to college. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Have you ever had like this distraction? Okay. Think about you sitting in class. You went to school. You know what I mean? You smart. You got a degree.
Degree.
But you in school or you doing something, trying to study, but you can't get this other person out of your mind. Okay?
Yeah.
This song is inspired by a true story.
Okay.
The artist was distracted. He was trying to record a song, but he couldn't because he kept texting or calling. I don't even know if texting was popular back then, but anyways, he was on the phone with his girl. You know what I mean? And the producer was like, dude, you need to focus. Okay?
All right.
And that's how this song was birthed. It was written by producer Jermaine Dupri.
Okay.
At the time this song was written and even the video was released, the singer and songwriter was dating a TLC member. So you might know who it is.
Okay.
She was featured in the video. It was a tight video. He was ticking in the video. He had his chain in the video. The video was cold, okay?
Oh,
he a grown man, all right? And I always debate about him because he ain't no Chris Brown, okay? He a grown man. And this song is called You Got It Bad by Usher. Everybody can relate to this song.
I like this song. Grooving to these mothers, I
know, right? All right, let him sing it, please. Thank you.
Sorry. I'm just trying to mean.
Hey.
When you feel it in your body, you found somebody who makes you change your ways, like hanging with your crew. Said you act like you ready, but you don't really know. And everything in your past, you wanna let it go. I've been there, done it on the ground. After all that, this is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. If you're touched by the words in the song, baby, you got it bad. When you're on
Simple.
hang up and you call
You call right back.
You got it bad. If you miss a day without your friend, your whole
You can't even go a
life's
day without talking
alright.
to her.
Know you got it bad when you're stuck in the house. You don't wanna have fun. That's all you think about. You got it bad when you're out with someone, but you keep on thinking about somebody else. It bad when you say that you love them and you really know everything that used to matter don't matter no more.
Like what, Usher?
My money, all my cars. You can have it all. Flowers, cards, and candy. It just cause I'm fortunate. Have you, girl?
That's you doing the body roll.
I really adore you. All my people know what's going on.
You said fortunate, like Maxwell. Remember
Help
that?
me sing my song. Tell her I'm your man.
What?
You're my girl. I'm gonna tell it to the whole wide world. And you say I'm your girl.
Yep.
You're my man.
What?
Promise to love you the best I can. See, I've been there, done it, bumped around.
Hey.
After all that, this is what I found. Every one of y'all are just like me. It's too bad that you can't see that you got it bad. You got it bad.
That's the cut. That's the cut.
Sing, Usher.
That's the
It's
cut.
that grown man stuff.
That's the cut, man. That's the cut.
Let me say it out. Woo.
Hey, that's the cut. That's the cut.
Yeah.
Like, I really-
Usher, you got it bad.
Like, you can't go wrong with Usher.
You cannot go
You
wrong
can't
with
go
Usher.
wrong with Usher, man. Like, he's.
I seen him in concert one time, and I was just like, because at first I was like, he all right. And then I went to go see him in concert. I said, I'm in love. I said,
This immediately changed.
I'm in love
Okay.
with this dude. So yeah, that was my love song of the week. Love song. What is your love song of the week? DaLosFactor.
All right, man.
It must be good.
Hey, it must be good because I offered to go.
Yeah, you wanted to go second. So what's up?
I mean, I'm gonna listen. This is what I'm gonna tell you.
Mm-hmm.
When it's good, I don't research. You know what I'm saying?
You trying to throw me under the bus?
Listen, no, I'm saying.
I feel like you're throwing shade over
when
here.
when I got a song, when I got a song, I'm not researching nothing. I'm not looking whatever's made. I'm not doing nothing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw this song at you, and you feel it or you don't.
All right.
Cause this is my song.
All right.
Dude, this is my song.
It ain't you ain't gonna give us no history, nothing on it.
It's okay. I'll give you something.
Uh-huh.
It's off of a soundtrack from a great movie.
Ooh. Now there's only about 3 or 4 of those.
You know what I'm saying?
So about 3 is what?
I mean,
Waiting
and
to
it was
Exhale, Above the Rim, The Bodyguard, did I ever say Waiting to Exhale? Oh, Boomerang.
Okay, so
it's only a few soundtracks now.
Jason's Lyric had a good soundtrack too.
Jason's Lyric. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where this
I
one's
was saying, hey, it's one of those.
Okay.
Give it up for my girl, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say.
If I
Oh my God.
should
This was not Jason's Lyric.
I said it's one of those you named.
Oh.
Bodyguard.
Okay, sorry.
be in
I'll be in your way.
your way.
Her voice.
Oh my God.
I just picture her in the movie.
Go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way.
This was pre-crack Whitney.
There's her shade. There's her shade.
No,
It
because her
happens every
voice was
time.
beautiful.
And
You
Look
hear
at
that?
Who
You
can
know-
sing like that?
You know this was first recorded by Dolly Parton.
Like, I'm
You
kind
probably
of
don't
knowing
know.
you right now
I know.
because I'm in my zone.
You don't know your history.
I do know it.
love you.
Come on, Whitney.
My darling, you.
I mean, that's a clean voice.
Yeah. I hate when people try to sing this because I'm like, you cannot sing it like her, so don't try. Thanks.
That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye.
And it was off of Martin. Martin sung the song.
Oh yeah.
Full circle. I'm on this one without. So,
I'm not what you need.
Said, I'm not what you need.
And I will always love you.
I want to take a picture of you right now.
no, I'm zoning.
Will always love you.
Let's throw that saxophone in there. Come on. What you doing?
That's dope.
Hey, man, I love this song, man.
Yeah, this song is like beautiful. Like, it's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
And it's real.
And it's like clean. It's just
clean.
Great singing.
Yeah.
Can't nobody do it better than Whitney.
This is what she says.
I
hope
life treats you kind.
That's real love.
that's real.
And
love.
I hope
I don't know if I
She
might
ain't being petty or
have all
nothing.
you dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness.
What above what though?
But above all this, I wish you
Hey, here it go.
love.
Hey, she about to kill it, y'all. She about to kill it.
And I will always love you. I will
How do you keep? That takes some work. That's control. Sing, Wendy.
Come on, Whitney. Love.
Listen, you may be attempting to communicate with the opposite sex. It may sound different, look different. It may come across different.
Man, I don't got nothing to say, man. That's Whitney Houston, man.
It's
I'm
Whitney
out of
Houston.
here, yo.
It's the Same Difference podcast.
We out this joint.